everybody. Finally set this up again. Got the mic going right here. Look at that. Got the mic. Little boom thingy. This always looks really professional, but this is just it's a little pop cover thing. I love this. Doing this video for I think all the Kickstarters we have going on, all the Patreon I'm doing, just kind of an update overall what's going on, and also for the guys at the comic shop, so everybody understands what's up, what's going on, and all what have you. We have been on the road for like 4 weeks, and there was Heroes Con, which I wouldn't go to, but the company went to. Creature Entertainment went to. We had Heroes Con. We had then we took like a week. There was a week off from that. We were at the shop working. Then we did Rally SuperCon. Came back that next day. We were in San Diego Comic Con. Came back that next weekend. We were in Fort Lauderdale SuperCon. So it was 4 shows, 4 weeks. It was exhausting. Top of that, working on everything from afar, there was just so many things to say. It fell by the wayside. We're still like struggling from the move. We didn't notice how much the move of the shop to here to the new location really exhausted us and exhausted our funds. And the worst thing wasn't exhausting our funds, but kept us at a standstill. So Xavier wasn't tattooing until all his licensing stuff was going on. And I wasn't selling comics. So what happens is effectively we weren't having income coming in. So because of that, bills started piling up, and we had to pay those bills. We did what we could. This is why we've been doing the sales lately. That's why we've been hitting up all the different places. Luckily, art-wise, I did pretty good, with my work on the road. Xavier's been doing stuff up at Badfellow. So, overall, we've been able to handle things, especially for our personal expenses. But even then, everything came on the wayside. So because of that, we fell behind with a couple of things with Diamond. And Diamond's our main distributor for comics and everything, and that's the reason why we haven't had new comics in. I was able to figure out something with them, and we actually, very copacetic, and everything was cool. So hopefully by September, weekly comics will be back. Doesn't mean we don't have new comics and we have new stuff. We have some really cool stuff that's in the store, especially stuff that I picked up from San Diego and Rally SuperCon and all these other stuff. And new collections, new back issues. So we have stuff coming in. It's just the normal weekly books we don't really have. And we're going to be, we had to kind of figure out for ourselves, are we going to continue it? There was one point that we almost decided to get rid of it. We're not. And not for anything mean or insidious. It's not too much of a business sometimes. As far as everything else, as far as the input and the output of it. It demands a lot from us. We have to be on top of it. There's a lot of nitpicking to get all these books in so that people can really be happy. And I don't mind it with their subscribers because the subscribers are easy enough. A lot of times I know what they like too, so there's stuff that I can do. But trying to keep up with the trend or the event that's going on or what have you, and on top of that, the amount of books that come out, and you only have a certain amount of bookshelf space and then a certain amount of whatever. It's kind of a pain in the ass overall. But it is what draws people in, and it is a way of getting people to go about. So can't take away from that either. So we're gonna try to find a nice balance for it. I think we're gonna be working more towards our subscribers and making sure they get what they want. Those are the for sure people, and then whatever else, we're most likely gonna concentrate more on graphic novels, because graphic novels have a good shelf life. We're more interested in it. It's a closed, done deal. No matter the book, it has a shelf life. Back issues don't always have a shelf life. There could be a shit ton of books, and you're, oh, look how great this is. Don't care. Or people want the graphic novel. So yeah, that's kind of like the thing we're thinking about now. And also because of that, we were, so that's one thing that happened, and the other thing was catching up with all our other bills and just unexpected stuff. Was crazy. And then we were doing also the Art on Palm stuff. We have another one coming up on August 18th. So we had so many things going on that we had to be on top of. And then the cons came in, and when you're gone, you're gone. There were times that I was on the road on a laptop doing what I could, but you can only do so much. That's what I'm learning more and more. I don't give a fuck how much coffee you drink, and believe me, I drink my share of coffee. There's only so much you can do. There's so much money. So, other than that, I mean, going forward, we're really happy. I think we have a lot of cool stuff coming up. We have I'm doing the Res Kickstarter for September. We're already working on the new series for Tommy. We're working on the solicitations. I think beginning next year, that will be a resolicitation of the three Tommy books, and then within issue 3 finally out for everybody nationally. And then we're also trying to release and see about our creature grab bag for the summer and everything else. So we have a couple of things coming up. I have to put those together. What else? I think, yeah. And then we have those things. Xavier's gonna be on tour. We're gonna be finishing up the Tommy Kickstarter that went really well. We gotta send all that stuff out. So we have a lot of stuff coming up, man. I think we're really happy with what's going down the pipeline. You know what people want to do. As far as for you guys on Patreon, have you been seeing? I've been trying to pitch some work and have some ideas, and I'm working on those still. I'm honing the pitches so that there's a writing implement to it and the art implement of it, and hopefully maybe somebody will snatch in and say you take both. But my big project of the year is I want to do a pitch every week and go out there and have a pitch. I have enough connections now and editors that I can sit there and say, hey, can I do this? And sometimes it's going to be stuff for certain companies. I'm going to be like, this company has this property. This is my pitch for that property. And, you got to be, like, able to go, okay, here's the pitch. Here's what I want to do. And then see what they say. And then on top of that, they go and, they might not talk to you for months. And then might come back and be like, hey, this is amazing. Let's do it. So let's see what happens. So I have those kind of things planned up. What else? I've just been drawing more, trying to get my artwork more. I just sold a painting. I sold the Joker painting for $300. I was very happy about that. And went to a good home. Thank you, Mary. Mary bought it, and she was super elated and happy with it. And I'm happy because I like it when people buy my work and they're almost more excited than I am. I'm almost like I want to get rid of it, and not for anything hateful. I love my work, but I'm done. I'm like, I don't want to look at it anymore. And when somebody else can pick it up and they're getting so much energy from it, I know, okay, this is why I'm drained. All that energy went into that piece, and now she gets to enjoy it. And I guess that's a type of broadcasting that you can do with your work. So I was really happy about that. That was really cool.
It's 12 o'clock.
And now that's reminding me I gotta open the shop. But I wanted to do this video real quick, kind of touch base on everything. We're going to put a couple of images in between here. You're going to see stuff and everything else. My other phone's going off. Everybody, it's 12 o'clock. Time to go to work. So, but yeah, I mean, but if you guys want to keep in touch and see the day-to-day, I always say the same thing. You can go to FWACATA, FWACATA.com. Just rebuild some parts, and there's some other stuff. I have my Etsy store up. I have my Patreon up. I have my eBay up. I mean, I'm doing sketch cards like a mother. If you want a little piece of artwork and you don't want to spend too much money, $20, you get a sketch card. It's an easy way of getting your artwork from me and a great way to support me and keep me going, because this is like, I feel like things are going to break and things are going to go good, like we've been able to get over some crazy odds. But, that's only because of the help of everybody that's involved. And I really dig that. So just remember, and this goes for any artist, not just me. I mean, other artists out there, if you really want to help them, man, buy a print, buy a little sketch card, maybe it's not a lot. You're not, you can't buy the $300 piece. That's fine. But a little, it's not enough to say, way to go, buddy. That's nice. It's good. I mean, but look at the reality we're in. Money pays. And even if you're at a con and you give somebody $10 for a sketch or something, or they go, hey, now that guy can buy that overexpensive crappy pizza that they're selling there and eat for the day, and he doesn't have to worry about overdrawing his bank account for the food. So that's what I'm saying. It goes a long way. A lot of times people don't know that, and I would try that as much as you can. And this goes for any artist or maker or person that you appreciate or something. Too many people don't know that goes a long way. So try that out. All right, so it's the beginning of the day. I gotta start opening up, making sure everything's good, and then editing this and posting it. Thanks, guys, for listening. If you're listening, and if you're just finding this, then go on and look at my other stuff. FWACATA.com, FWACATA, and at FWACATA on Instagram, Twitter, what have you. My name's Juan Navarro, and thank you guys. See you later.
I hear people laughing on the corner by the square. The neon flickers on my wall, and I know you're out there. I'm in your bed and listening for your footsteps.